Hey guys, and CS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to another one of those trophy list analysis videos. Today's game is OKKO, Let's Play Heroes. That is the actual name of the game. It's PS4, not also Vita. This game comes with 25 total trophies worth 1,200 points, 1 platinum, 7 golds, 9 silvers, and 8 bronzes. So this is yet another game based off of like a Cartoon Network series. It's what, like the third or fourth one that's done that in like the past few months or so, because we had like Ben 10 and Steven Universe, maybe a couple others. Anyway, let's look at the list. Okay, admittedly, this is another one of those Cartoon Network shows that I've never actually watched, so if there's references and stuff in here, then I probably won't know them. But I can at least give some thoughts on the trophy list. So the Platinum is just called Platinum. Earn them all. Nice and creative. Card collector, use your Technos to buy a pack of PAL cards. I believe Technos are some kind of like currency in this game as best I can tell, so you just use those to like buy stuff. That seems easy. Get KO's PAL card. Wow, my very own PAL card. I hope that's not luck based and that it's just like a collectible or something that you can find, and that it's not, like I said, a complete luck based like, oh, open random card packs loot box style and hope that it's what you need. Matchmaker, hit one Boxmore bot with 2 different Powie Zowies. That shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure that there's plenty of places you can do that. It's a bronze, so. Now we get to a silver. 20. Smash your way to a 20-hit combo. That should be easy enough. Welcome to your 30s. Get a super long combo that is 30 hits or more. I assume that neither of those are going to be that hard. I guess it depends on how bad the, how annoying the combat can be in the game. Because I know that, like, with Steven Universe, it ended up having some issues with it. I don't know about the Ben 10 game. You're cool now. Collect a coolness stat point. That should be very easy. Macro chips. Collect 50 microchips from stunned Boxmore baddies. That sounds like another type of, like, currency or something that should be pretty easy. And then maxed out. Another gold trophy. Max out your strength, agility, and coolness stat. I assume that could be a bit grindy, because that's usually the type of trophy you get in a kid's game where you have to max out a bunch of stats, and they tend to be a little bit more on the grindy side, so we'll have to see how that is. Alright, Techno Pincher. Save up 50 Technos, so I guess that's yet another type of currency of some kind. Or actually, wasn't that a type of currency from earlier, I believe? Yeah, use your Technos to buy a pack of PAL cards, so that's one we already talked about. So there must be like 2 specific types of currencies, so that's probably not too hard, though, even though it's a silver, unless it's really, really grindy. Powie Zowie Blammo. Unleash a Powie Zowie on a Boxmore bot. That should be easy. That sounds like just some kind of attack. Grand Slam. Slam an enemy you just uppercutted with a charge punch, so provided the controls work, that won't be too hard. Stop hitting yourselves. Air throw an enemy bot into another enemy bot. Okay, that's I like some of these trophy names. I gotta give them credit. Some of these trophy names are actually not too bad, even if the trophy descriptions are a little strange and some of the names and stuff are strange. I gotta give them some credit for the trophy names. So yeah, stop hitting yourselves. Then Missile Puncher. Use your fist to send a Jethro missile back at an enemy. I would hope that that's not something that you can only do in like one specific area, but even if it is, I'm sure you can look at it in a guide. These are all silvers, by the way. To punch a kiss, knock a kiss attack back at a Raymond. Okay, that sounds weird. 3 birds, 1 uppercut. Hit 3 enemy bots with 1 single uppercut. I'm sure if you have large amounts of combat, that won't be too hard. Immaculate achievement. Finish a battle without taking a single hit. It sounds like there's probably a pretty good number of battles in the game, therefore that one should be quite easy, unless a battle is like one really big sequence or something, almost like an arena. And then we have Show Me How. Enter a correct secret code into the PAL card machine. I'm sure that you either just look it up online or you find the code in the game somewhere with the guide. I don't know. Okay, stop calling me. Use the same Powie Zowie 12 times in one battle, so that must be some kind of special attack. That sounds almost like a couple of the ones from the Finn and Jake investigations, like with the combat trophies and stuff. Second first date. Use Mr. Gar and Carol's Powie Zowies in the same combo. So I guess that means you have to have 2 specific partners in your group for it at the same time and use both their things in a combo together, so quickly together, so they must have to both be charged or ready or whatever. Your buff. Buy a stat booster and buff your stats. That seems very easy. Collect them all. Collect all of the PAL cards in the game, so that's one of our collectible types. It looks like that's the only true collectible type, though. So even if there's a lot of them, I'm sure you can just look up a guide to follow for where all of them are. Then you have Dream Battles, battle waves of bots in fight mode. So that's apparently like an arena type mode. I would hope that it makes it sound like you only have to play the mode, but I highly doubt that's it. I bet you have to like beat the mode or something, which could end up being difficult depending on how the combat is in this game. All is well in the plaza, complete KO's epic quest and defeat Lord Boxman, so that's going to be your trophy for beating the game. And then My Peeps, chat with all the peeps in the plaza. So it must be open world based, and that one sounds very easy. So overall, this Platinum Trophy looks like it's going to be maybe a little bit easier than like the Steven Universe game was, but it still sounds like, I assume it's not going to be that hard. It depends on how the combat is and how the controls and stuff are, and if the game's, not too buggy or anything. Because I haven't heard the best things about the Steven Universe one, and I don't even know anything about the new Ben 10 game. And then like the Adventure Time game, it reminds me a little bit of the Adventure Time game with some of the battle stuff, but if the combat and stuff works fairly smoothly, this should be a fairly easy, probably 20-hour platinum at most, like 10 to 20 hours, most likely 3 out of 10. That's what I would hope for, but you never really know with some of these games. Sometimes they end up being harder or more grindy. So, hope you guys enjoy the video and see you for the next one.